This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, and welcome once again to the Realistic Sustainability Podcast. Well, some of these shorts are a little more important to me personally than others. This is one of those ones that certainly is important to me. It's about greenwashing. Greenwashing is a practice by businesses conveying false information or providing misleading information about how a company's products are environmentally sound. Now, granted, that's the definition. I'm still not a big fan of it. I prefer saying that this is a company spending more time and money claiming to be green through advertising and marketing than actually implementing business practices that minimize environmental impacts. Because that's what they're doing. They're taking all the resources that they could take and make themselves better into just using it to convincing us that they are better without all the extra effort. They're putting the money into marketing and research, labeling and packaging, without actually knowing what they're doing. Sometimes it's pretty easy to point out. You'll see a package on the shelf claiming to be greener, but it's in several layers of packaging. You can tell that although the box says it's recyclable, all the packaging on the inside is still plastic when they didn't necessarily need to have that. This is just creating the image, not actually doing. Again, actions are more important than words. And I had family ask me, why is it so important? Well, the first thing is it damages the whole movement of trying to get better. Not only does it water down the image, but it makes people think that it's unobtainable, that these products tend to cost more money. So they think being sustainable costs more money, right? Buying green products are just expensive. They're not. And if you've gone through the book or even some of these podcasts, you'll start to learn that you can literally save money being more sustainable in your household. And these companies do just the opposite and give the image of just the opposite. Greenwashing is not okay. And worst of all, it's unethical. These businesses are attempting to play to our heartstrings when really they're just being unethical. There's a classic example right now, which is Volkswagen. Volkswagen programmed their vehicles to run differently during emissions testing than everyday driving. They had the whole industry chasing their results. They were the best when it came to emissions. Later we find out, no, they're just gaming the system. They greenwashed their software. They made it look like they were much better than they were. This is an unacceptable practice, and we can't allow businesses to do that. We have to learn to spot it when we see it in stores and avoid those products. Because remember, we vote with our money. We've always voted with our money. If they don't sell any, they won't produce it. If they sell a boatload of it, they're going to keep producing it, and they're going to keep marketing it, and they're going to keep pushing it. So we want to avoid these things. We should be offended by that company when we see it on the shelves. What they're saying is our marketing is smarter than you are, that we can make you buy something that you can't see the difference. And I think we can. And if we spend more time together discovering the differences, discussing the differences, and making better choices, companies on their own will have to become more sustainable, because we just certainly won't buy the stuff that isn't. I hope that going forward, you look at products in a different way and start understanding what greenwashing is and take it personal, be offended, and let those companies know. Now, on the flip side to that, let's also remember that sometimes greenwashing is good. There'll be times that hotels ask us to not unfold the towels so they don't get washed again, to reduce the amount of water. Or big box stores tout how many solar panels they're putting on their buildings. Now we know they're doing this because they're trying to save money, but the result is the same. Less water used, less energy used. And in the case of those big box stores, they're even producing some. So the result is the same. It's a net benefit for sustainability. Those are the kinds of greenwashing we're okay with. Not with the multi-layered packaging coming from the other side of the world that is specifically designed to mislead us. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please consider sharing it on social media. If you have ideas for different topics that we should talk about, leave them in the comments or leave a review. We appreciate all of that. Until next week, thanks for listening.
This episode is sponsored by Melting Me. Join the star of Melting Me, Nicholas Nazarian, in his journey of weight loss as he tries to teach himself how to live a healthy life in a supersized world. This podcast is an honest and open look at everything from his real-life struggles to his victories big and small. Come get your melt on with Melting Me on your favorite podcast platform. We appreciate you listening. Now please enjoy the show.